It's the start of the new year, and it's time to kickstart those resolutions, and I know you've got them. I have it too. We all want to lose that weight. But of course, the best way to do so is to get the professional tips from the professional herself. I'm joined here by Cricel Castillo, and I am inside the dungeon. Cricel is mostly known for her Rise Above Fitness challenges. They're online challenges that you can take part in at the comfort of your home or wherever you'd like. But this morning, I've decided to stop by and visit her inside what she calls the dungeon. Now, she'll be showcasing some of the workouts that you can do in the comfort of your home, and I'll be attempting to demonstrate the best way I possibly can. So if you are at home, maybe it's time to pull out those workout gears and join me. We are going to start day one of this year's fitness challenge. So Cricel, I want to say first off, I'm a little bit intimidated. That was my first words walking in here. So just for the benefit of those who really don't know about you, let's talk a bit about what you offer.
Okay, so that I am no stranger to people walking up to me and saying, Cricel, I'm super intimidated. I don't know that I want to join your program. I see the way you train online and I'm too beginner. I feel like I need to train before I'm ready for your program. And so I get that all the time. And to be honest, the only explanation I can give you is, let's take a toddler, for example, who's learning to take her first few steps. You're not gonna tell that toddler, I want you to sprint across the room.
You need to know how to walk before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So likewise, I have modifications for absolutely everyone. And when you are logging on to my programs, attempting any workout, I have several variations which you could pick whichever one best suits you based on your equipment, based on your level where you're at. And next thing you know, maybe week one you're doing beginner, and maybe by week 4 you're advanced.
Yeah.
So I mean, that I would say that rules out, okay, Cricel, I need to prepare for you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's such thing as preparing for me. I would love to prepare you and knock you out of your bad habits from the get-go, to be honest.
Yeah. What is an advice you can give to someone that has those same resolutions to actually be successful in this?
I would say formulate a plan, as simple as that. I mean, if you notice here, I have whiteboards, I have my notebook handy, and when it comes to my program, it can be done at the convenience of your home or in a gym. So the best thing that I can tell my clients is you need to review ahead. That's going through all of my videos, writing it down, or maybe taking a note in your iPhone. And you already know, walking into a gym, if you want to do this at a gym or from home, you already have your circuit set up. You already know how you're going to move. I would suggest you figure out your why you're doing this, write down your goals, come up with a plan. That way when you 3, 2, 1, the clock starts, let's go, or you step into the gym, you know exactly what you're going to do and how you will be moving.
Yes. Well, you know exactly what I'm going to do this morning, so let's get a start at it. What are we going to begin with?
So I like to start off all of my clients with some sort of cardio, anaerobic, aerobic threshold to just get their blood circulation going. So for today, we're going to be doing a style that I call every minute on the minute. And how that works is, for today, we're going to be doing a 5-minute EMOM. She will be skipping for 30 seconds and resting for 30 seconds, which is actually the remainder of the minute, for 5 minutes straight.
Ooh.
So my question is, are you all ready to watch her?
No, guys. The real question is, can you join? Please, don't let me do this alone.
Okay, so let's go.
All right.
So here we go in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. We're halfway there, everyone. And if that happens to you, no worries, just keep going. Ooh. 3, 2, and here is our rest.
Okay. So we rest now.
So good, yeah. We
Okay.
rest now.
All right.
Yeah. You can do absolutely nothing. Just don't pick up your phone because you don't want that extra distraction.
All right.
Seconds go by super fast. So this is not phone time, this is you time, don't forget that.
What is the idea of resting for 30 seconds?
Because there's no way that you're gonna be able to skip for 5 minutes straight. So that way you can give me a surge of energy, rest, recover, and then give me another surge of energy again.
Gotcha.
And here we go in 3, 2, and let's go. Halfway there. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and break.
Woo!
Now I gotta tell you, yeah, there's no way you could do this for 5 straight minutes. So I bet
now
you,
it makes sense.
I bet you, you appreciate the rest now. So now we're moving on to our strength circuit. And this is just a little look at the little trinkets that you might need if you're at home. Something as simple as bands. These are called mini loop bands. One is cotton, which is a lot thicker. It will give you a little bit more resistance. And then we have our elastic bands, right? So these sort of like, I guess you call it gym equipment. You could take anywhere in the world. You could even complement it with your gym workouts. So I think everyone should go ahead and buy mini loop bands and a set of resistant bands. I also have a ball, which she will be using for one of the movements. And then I have this really cool trinket that I'm absolutely in love with. This is actually called a kettlebell maker, and it can make any dumbbell into a kettlebell so that you could execute certain movements. It's as easy as just setting it in between, snapping it, and lock it. And there you have a little kettlebell to go.
Nice.
So now we will be doing the strength workout. So we are going to be doing a series of 3 movements for 3 sets. We have your goblet squats, and don't worry, we're gonna demo everything. We have your kettlebell swings, and then we have your lunge wood choppers.
They all sound like something I do not know how to do. Alrighty.
Here you go. So we're gonna put that right above your knees.
So
we don't
I've
want it too
used-
high and we don't want it too low. We want it where it's going to activate your abductors and adductors, so right about there.
Okay.
Perfect. And now I'm gonna pass you your kettlebell, and this is a goblet style like grip. So here you go with that.
Whoa! This is heavy. This is 20
She's
pounds.
advanced, you guys,
No,
don't
I'm
worry.
not. I could barely live off 5 gallon. Okay. So you hold this.
So, okay, good. So let me see your squat. Now you gotta squat for me. You gotta show me what you got.
Okay. No?
Okay, so squat is a very, very technical movement. It's not something that any of you will get overnight. It's not something that you might even get in a year, and that's okay.
Basically, that was not
Baby
a good
steps.
spot.
Baby steps. Okay, so squat again for me, and I'm gonna just kind of adjust you. So I'm gonna ask you to hold it for me. Perfect. So can you hold it for me? At
Probably
the
not.
bottom? Just so that we can okay, back up. All right, so I will demo the squat so that you guys can try to follow along with me, and you could set that down. You could take a little break.
Woo!
So let's get into the basics of your squat. First, you want to pick a nice width. I like to sit mine right outside of my shoulders. So I'm a wide squatter, I guess you would say, but I'm also recovering from a knee injury, whereas some people squat really, really, really close.
Was
really
I squatting close?
No, you were like about average. You were like about like shoulder width. So really close activates more of your quads, and outside activates more of your glutes. And it also depends which style of squat as well. We won't get into all of that, don't worry. So basically what I tend to do first is I take my, my hip and I will anterior tilt it backward. So I'm gonna give it a little back hinge as I slowly lower myself down, and I want to keep my butt as active as possible. So notice if I go any lower, it's called the butt wink, which that means I'm totally inactive, and I like to call this the hangout squat stance, right? This does not count. So when people say like, you know, they have that saying like A to grass, right? Booty to grass. That's not necessarily true because at this point I'm inactive. So notice if I come up a little bit higher and I activate my legs out more, notice my glute muscle gets turned on. So you want to fire the glute. You don't just want to go as low as you can. So you're going to come here and hinge down low as you can and back up. Now we're not going for speed. Everything is about tempo when you're working with strength. So give yourself like a 3-second countdown. 1, 2, 3. You could even give yourself a nice little hole at the bottom, and then you're gonna blast yourself up, almost like you're shooting yourself up. So, are you ready?
No.
We're gonna do without the weight first.
Okay, great. So none of those, right?
Let's do without the band.
Okay.
So kind of tilt yourself this way so that the audience can see your side profile. Perfect. That way I can kind of just demo alongside you. So here we go, squat now. So hinge yourself back first. Okay, good, like you're anterior tilting, like you want to knock my hand with your butt. Excellent. Exactly. And if you can't go too low, that's fine. Like I said, all of these things won't happen overnight. So give me like, let's say 5 more. Good, try to keep your heels on the ground as much as you can. Stay grounded. Good. Give me 2 more. Excellent, give me 1 more. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this chair for those of you that are like just struggling a little bit with your squats, and that's okay. This gives you a measurement of depth. So that way, as she's squatting, she's going to use the chair as a measurement of depth, but she's only going to tap on it actively. So she's not actually going to sit on it.
Yes.
So here we go.
Okay. That's low.
Excellent. I know, it is kind of low. So maybe you need a higher chair, but that's fine.
I'm tall. Okay.
So here we go again. Give me like 3 more. Good. And remember, anterior tilt, think about your hand hitting your butt hitting my hand. So you want this to come back first. Excellent. And even if you don't actually actively tap the chair, you know that it's there and you know it's a measurement of depth. So eventually you want to be able to get that low, right? So now that she's already got this, like, she's already had a few reps in, warm-up reps, now we're gonna start her off with her dumbbell and her band. We'll start you with the band first.
Okay.
We won't give you the dumbbell yet. So the idea with the band is going to collapse her thighs in, and I want her to fight to open it the entire time. That way she gets in her abductors and adductors so that she stays active in her squat the entire time, and she's gonna feel it times 10.
Okay.
And I'm sure you're going to let us know. So
I probably will.
So here we go. Give me like 3. 1. Good. Slow it down. 2. Slow it down even more. Going down. Excellent. 3. So how did that feel? Did you feel it more?
I felt it, yeah.
Okay. So for those of you that are not as advanced, don't even worry with adding weight. So for today, for her, I'm not even going to worry with adding weight, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second movement. She will execute this for a total of 12 reps. Take a micro break from anywhere from 30 to a minute, 30 to 60 seconds rest, and then move on to B. So we'll call this A, and we'll call the next movement B. So B for today is gonna be the kettlebell swing. This is actually a total body movement in terms of, I feel like you're burning everything, and I'm sure you let us know yet again. It's mostly activating your glutes and your core, but honestly, that's gonna get the heart rate up, so it's good for heart health and everything as well. So let me demo how a kettlebell swing looks like. So yet again, we use the kettlebell maker, and you can decide whatever weight you feel comfortable using. Maybe you wanna start off with 5 pounds, 10, whatever you feel good with. If you don't have a kettlebell maker at home, because most people won't have one, go ahead and find a gallon water bottle, the ones that come with the handles. You could fill that said bottle up with Sanders stones and create your own weight from home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta get really creative, especially if you're training from home and you're balling on a budget, you don't have the money to pay for all this equipment, no problem, that is my specialty. So here we go, here I go demonstrating the kettlebell swing. She's going to be doing over here, I'm just gonna show a few reps. So the first rep is pretty much dead because it doesn't build up momentum until, say, the second rep. So I wanna give it a little push with my glute. So all I'm really doing is that same anterior tilt movement that I do in my squat. I'm literally moving it back, anterior tilting, and I'm literally going to jolt it forward with as much force as I can.
Okay.
So here, this comes in between your legs. This will come straight to like your eye level and back in. A lot of people think that this movement is upper body focus is actually not. This is all coming from the legs. If you notice, I'm literally popping. I'm literally using my legs as the driving force and my glutes. So with that being said, are you ready?
Well, I'll have to be. Maybe a demonstration, maybe I could see something.
So yeah, so swing it in between your legs this way and then give me a little snap and then good. At this point, she's already starting to build up momentum. So the first rep is a dead rep, that's fine. She's gonna give me 12 reps. We're at 5, 6, 7, good. Big glutes, big legs. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more, take a break. Excellent. Try not to bash yourself, it's fine, it happens. So with that being said, we've already ran through A and B. She's now going to be taking like a 30 to 60 second rest. Now we're gonna move on to C, which will be our lunge choppers. So are you ready for that?
All right, well, I'm here.
So this is where the ball comes in. I know a lot of you probably don't have a medicine ball, that's fine. You could literally do this with a basketball or whatever device you have, or you could do the movement without any ball, just basically going through the motion, right? So we're gonna test out your lunges today.
I can tell you already, I'm
So basically, and I'll just angle myself so that you all can see, we're gonna be in like a very active lunge, and the movement calls for the body coming from one side to the next.
Okay.
So you're going down here to the next. This is for your core, and it's activating your legs because I'm in my lunge stance for quite some time. So I'm reaching here, and I'm going across the body, really using my core to blast the ball. So she's going to be doing 12 on each side. So you could pick whichever side you would like first. So reach towards like your toe. So go in your lunge, so stay in your lunge stance.
Am I in my lunge stance?
You're doing good. You want to get a little bit lower. Go a little bit wider too maybe, because you're taller than I am. Excellent, so right there. So you want to try to hold this.
It's hard to hold.
So if it's hard, all you got to do, bring this foot out a little bit wider this way. Yeah, like the whole foot. Like yes.
Oh, gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
That way she tripods her stance more this way for stability reasons. So don't think of a lunge 90 degrees. Think of it as kind of like a tripod minus the third leg. Because we don't have 3 legs, right? But excellent. Okay. So now go into your lunge for me. And now reach for your toe with the ball and just blast it on the left side. Catch it. It's okay. It's her first rep. It happens. This is live, everyone. So reach for it and blast it. Good. Catch it. Reach. Blast it. Good. Reach. Excellent. Perfect. And she will be doing 12 reps of these, so you can follow along or you execute the 12 reps. And that will conclude our strength circuit. So those 3 movements, you are going to be executing anywhere from 12 to 15 reps. And you're gonna be taking your 30 seconds rest after each movement. And then you're gonna do that for a total of 3 rounds. So now we're gonna move on to the finisher, which is after you've completed your 3 rounds of those 3 movements. Are you all ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. Okay, so here's your burnout. Grab your ball. Let's go. Try to follow along with me. I'm going to demo the 2 movements that we're going to be doing. Let's say A is wall balls and B is sit-up ball tosses. So how that movement works is kind of like with the kettlebell swing, where everything is coming from your legs, and that anterior tilt is the same motion that's going to be happening against this wall. So I'm going to squat, and don't worry about depth. I know some of you can't squat as low, and that's okay. Right now we just want to get your heart rate high, and we want you moving so that you actually, burn out. So you squat, and it's my legs that's doing all my work as I come up and I toss the ball. So my legs is shooting, helping me shoot that ball, and as I receive the ball again, I drop back into my squat. So you will be doing this for all of 20 seconds with just a 10-second break, which is enough time for you to turn over, drop yourselves down to the same wall. Now, a lot of people struggle with sit-ups, and that's okay. I find that when clients straddle their legs, the ball actually helps sit up. I know you're thinking, man, I can't even do this without weight. How am I gonna do this with a ball? It actually helps. So if I come here and I slam the ball behind me, I'll come up and I'm gonna shoot it with my abs. I catch it back and I just keep going for more reps. As such, if you're really struggling with that, this could be your modification. You could literally come and toss it up instead of against the wall. You could give yourself a little mini toss, that's fine. And if you're really struggling with that and you can't sit up at all, that's fine. Hold the ball up and just give me some crunches as high as you can until eventually, maybe one day you sit all the way up. So we're gonna be back and forth with these two movements. It's going to work out to 8 rounds, 4 of each, 20 seconds worth of work and 10 seconds worth of rest. So it's time for us to kick her butt. Let's go, guys. Now, if you're following along, you might want to go and research on YouTube, or if you have Apple Music, Tabata songs. That's spelled T-A-B-A-T-A. Pick any song you like. My favorite Tabata song is actually called The Crazy Train. So my question for you all and you is, are you guys ready for this finisher?
I'm ready. I'm ready to finish.
Let's go. I love it.
All
Here
right.
we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You're almost there. Don't worry, you're gonna rest soon. Okay, rest and transition down to the ground into your next movement. It's only a 10-second rest, which is just enough for the turnover. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Yeah. That way we get the legs and the abs. She's strongman. So she's just trying not to boom herself in the face. You make sure you don't boom yourself in the face either. And if you do, then you'll just keep learning, right? That's how you learn.
Wait, you'll make me laugh.
And rest.
Whew.
And back up. So we're at movement A. So we have A and B. This is A.
When? Now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, go. And back to the ground.
That was quick.
I think that we were talking while he was cueing us, but that's okay. You don't talk at home. You guys focus. 3, 2, 1, go. After this, you're halfway. You gotta keep going. You're almost done. And back to A, let's go. Here we go, back to A.
I hate this. Okay. When?
3, 2, 1, go. Excellent, we're back to B. You got this, woman. Everything you got. You're done after this. Yeah. Ten more seconds, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! High five, you did great. Give me side 5. Side 5, high 5, any 5. You guys did amazing. Let's give it up for her, she did great. She hates me right now, but she's gonna love me in a few weeks. So we are all done, everyone. So my question to her is, what is your biggest takeaway from today's journey together?
A lot. I'd say that I definitely thought more of myself before going into these workouts and I was able to realize that I'm not as fit as I thought as I was. Not only that, these workouts were really humbling. Not only
Oh, good,
it was
perfect.
extremely humbling,
Perfect.
especially the finisher. Oh my goodness. I was rolling on the floor from exhaustion and just being ready to end this. What was your experience like? I really want to know. Let us know in the comments section. But conversations like what do you eat and even shakes like protein shakes, where does that come into play when it comes to working out or even being a part of your challenges?
Okay, so nutrition is a huge part of your journey, guys. I mean, the way you eat will really determine how you look and your progress at whatever rapid rate. So the more you're able to follow a well-balanced nutrition plan, the more successful you'll be. So unfortunately, in this Belizean culture, we're used to eating, you know, your meat pies in the morning and your tacos and tamales. And I mean, those for me would be considered cheat or refeed meals, which I really don't have that often. So I know that you all are scared when it comes to the nutrition part, and that's the part where I lose most people because they want to just work out and eat what they want. But like I said, your body just doesn't work that way. So you have to ask yourself how bad you really want this, how bad you really want to see a change, and then you're going to have to make these sacrifices necessary. My biggest advice for you all starting 2024 would be cut out sugars. Let's start with sugars. Cut out everything with sugar. That means your soda, your pastries, those coffees that have like 3 or more teaspoons of sugar. Cut all of that out. Try to cut out sugar first. See how it goes for 2 weeks. I guarantee you're going to drop an exorbitant amount of weight. And then I would say, you know, get rid of the fried foods. Stick to the grilled, the baked, you know, that sort of stuff. So let's deal with the fried foods. We'll get that out the way as well. And alcohol is the hardest part for most people.
I mean, we're fresh out of all the celebrations from the Christmas holidays. Let's say we should be on a alcohol fasting. Is that good? Is that fair to say?
I mean, the less alcohol, the better, but obviously I don't expect people to cut it out entirely. We're only human, we get stressed out, we need a little drink, and that's okay. It's all about the choices you make in this upcoming year. You don't have to suffer and you don't have to not drink. You just have to drink less and make better choices.
Let's talk protein. A lot of people are intimidated by taking protein supplements. They think it's going to make you bulkier. Is that true or false?
No, that is a complete misconception. I think it all comes down to the quality protein that you choose. And often I get clients that just like sending me pictures of proteins. You really just have to read the label, and let's zoom in on my label. I go for the sugars and the carbs. So if you notice in this particular protein, it only has 1 gram of carb and it has no sugars. What did I tell you all to cut out for 2024?
Sugars.
Sugar. So if you find a protein that has 10 plus grams, 5 plus grams of carbs or fat, that's going to contribute so much to you gaining weight. So once you shop and you want to keep your sugars and your carbs, let's say 2 grams and under, you're going to be a-okay. So I like the Clear Whey, which mixes with water and it tastes like a lime juice. Honestly,
Okay.
It does. Whereas this one more mixes with like an unsweetened almond milk. And you can add oatmeal, you could add a few berries, you could make this as nice as you want it to be. But when it comes to this one, like straight up water and it tastes like a lime juice. So you might not be able to digest this quick enough in time, especially if, let's say you want to grab a shake at 4, but you want to train at 5. Your body might not digest anything like milk-based that quick, but it will digest this one quicker.
Thank you so much, Cricel. I know that you will be having your challenge for this month coming up just in the middle of this month. And for persons that are interested in joining a part of your challenge, how can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. So my upcoming program is called Hit the Road Fat. Why not? So it's going to be a program that you can execute from the convenience of your own home or in a gym. You can take my programs everywhere you want. I have full tutorials demoing every single movement as I did today, but in way more detail. I explain what trinkets you can use from home if you don't have equipment. I explain how to use machines and the bands and the dumbbells, and I have so many levels for everyone. You don't have to have a background in fitness, you guys. You could literally have zero knowledge and I will help you every single step of the way. So you can go ahead and WhatsApp message me on +501 615 1234. Super easy number.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Cricel. You will be seeing more of me, maybe not anytime soon, but you'll definitely hear from me when your fitness challenge, the middle of this month, comes around. But thank you so much. And guys, I'll see you back on the mats in maybe tomorrow? No, definitely not on the show. I'm not going to embarrass myself again, but I hope that we continue on this journey. Whatever it is your resolution this year, I hope you run forward and really take it seriously, and you're able to say next year that you completed what you set out to do. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.